solve this equation, we want to move all the things that are that have an x in them on one side, and all the things that don't have an x on the other side. So first of all, I need to draw my two lines, because this is an equation, so this side of the equation is equal to this side of the equation. So if I add anything onto this side, I have to add the same thing onto this side. So I have a -1 here, which I don't like, so I want to get rid of that. So in order to get rid of that, I have to add 1 to it. So I am going to add a +1 to this side, put that in red, +1 to that side, and a +1 to that side. Okay, now if I rewrite it, I have 3x minus 1 equal to 8. Okay, so nothing's changed, and I'm going to add in the +1 from both sides. +1 here and +1 there. Okay, next step. I have a -1 and a +1, so that just becomes 0. So I'm just left with 3x on its own. Still have my equal sign, and now I have my 8 + 1, and that just becomes 9. Okay, so we're nearly there. Now we have 3x is equal to 9. But I want to get x on its own. So I have to divide this by something. And if I divide this side by something, I have to divide the other side by the exact same thing. So I am going to divide by 3 in order to, because 3x divided by 3 is just x. Okay. So I can just rewrite that again. 3x is equal to 9. I haven't changed anything yet. And a nice way of dividing by 3 is just by making it a fraction. So 3x over 3 and 9 over 3. Okay, so the 3 and the 3 cancel out to become 1. So we're just left with x on its own. And 9 over 3, another way of saying that is just 3. So we're left with x is equal to 3 at the end. Now, let's go back and do a check, okay? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do a check over here. I'm going to go back to my original equation, which was 3x. I'll just show it to you there. So I'm just going to go back to this. So it's just going to be 3x minus 1 is equal to 8. I'm going to go back to my answer here. X is equal to 3, and if I put the value of 3 in here, so if I do 3 multiplied by whatever x is, -1 is equal to 8, and I put the 3 that I had from down here, so 3 by 3 is now 9 minus 1 equals 8. So 8 is equal to 8, which is correct. Okay, so now I know that I did everything right and that the x was equal to 3.